All right. So hopefully this records pretty well. I don't have camera, makeup, anything. Was not planning on recording. I've got stuff I need to do. But if you saw the choose a pile readings that I did earlier, I was putting some of the cards back. And as typically happens, of course, there are things coming through. And just like with the message the other day that ran over the 3 minutes, if this one runs over 3 minutes, it runs over 3 minutes. I think the only platform right now that does not put things out there to more people unless you have 3 minutes or less is Instagram and Facebook, maybe the things. But I'm not all about trying to fit the mold most of the time. But at the same time, I try to respect that the messages have to get to where they need to go. But here's the thing. The cards started coming out when I was putting all the cards back into their boxes, right? And so the first thing was this listen card. This is from the Cosmic Record. Your heart is speaking to you, directing you to accomplish something or voice your thoughts. It's time to listen to this wisdom and respond to your inner call with action. And I was like, okay, so there's something we're listening to. Tell me more. And then the next card. So these were literally coming right off of the deck where I split the card to put the cards in. I try to split it, put a card in, split, put a card in, and then I shuffle, right? And I know I usually pull cards on camera. Not for me, I trust myself, but so people can see. So maybe it minimizes some of the conflict, but I'm caring less and less about the possibility of conflict. I mean, I pulled or shuffled, and Jesus, Yeshua, from the Divine Masters Oracle, where I've been channeling Divine Masters and seeing what comes through and then learning more about them, came out the day before Easter. And I'm sitting there, my hair looking all crazy because I had slept in French braids, and I had a shirt on that is from 100 pounds ago. So it was falling off a little bit. My nails were chipped, the polish. It was so funny because it was right in alignment with the message of judgment and judging yourself. And I posted it anyway because I was like, this is my mission to, like, 222 on the clock, work to help people to break out of those chains of the cycles of judgment, self-judgment, judgment towards others. And I love how the Divine Masters messages have been about focusing on things outside of just your inner world and the things that you have right in front of you. But anyway, the next card was self-mistrust. And this is a big one. I even have the mentorship, helping you to build your intuition, not by telling you all the things to do to build your intuition, but helping you to trust the intuitive hits you're already getting and to then learn to grow how frequently, how often you're picking up on them and making the connections because you're trusting yourself. So self-mistrust, self-doubt is holding you back from progress. Don't let fear dictate your future. You have the ability to break through these obstacles. Now is the time to free yourself and move toward your goals. Because here's the thing. Whether you do it on your own, whether you have somebody helping to guide you through, maybe it's me, maybe it's someone else, you trusting yourself is part of what helps you to break out of these structures that keep you feeling like you have to do things 333 on the clock a certain way. Now, there's defend your ground. That was the next one to come out. My mouth is so dry, so we're going to get some water, and I'm going to be right up in your face, and it's going to be okay. Because honestly, nothing has to be perfect. If you've even seen my promotion videos, I can't do scripted. I cannot. You will get a different thing each time. So I try to just one and done those. Sometimes I'll record 2 or 3 times if it really went a bit wonky, but nah. All right, defend your ground. You know that some beliefs are worth fighting for, but you've chosen to retreat to avoid conflict. Set clear boundaries and stand up to defend your values with a firm voice, because if you don't protect them, no one else will. And that's in alignment with everything we've been talking about and what I'm even saying, because in the past, I would have tried to look a certain way, only gotten on camera if, I felt comfortable, like, not letting you see this right here where I need to drink some more water and probably use my, what do you call them, gashua tool or whatever. But no, I'm just here. I'm just showing up. And that's the thing, is that you have to be willing, 444 on the clock, to show up regardless, okay? Because the next card is profound healing. Look at all those butterflies. You're entering a period of deep soul restoration where many buried emotions and wounds are being brought to the surface. And that's uncomfortable. That's very uncomfortable. Multiple transformations are weaving through your life. Release the resistance and allow these transformations to permeate every cell of your being. Only in full acceptance does true recovery begin. We're never going to be perfect. That's not even the goal. If you don't believe me, watch the channeled message with the energy of Jesus / Yeshua, however you would like to identify him. But you're judging yourself, which means you're going to judge others more. Even if you're not trying to, it's going to happen. Or you're going to present in a way where you're not defending yourself, you're not trusting yourself, and you're not listening to yourself, others, spirit, any of those things. And like I said, my goal, whether it's been in the therapy work that I did in the past, the clinical services I did in the past, so I just saw 555 on the clock. We're to see all the numbers, okay? Because this is in alignment. Or in the services that I do, whether it's a mediumship reading, a tarot reading, Reiki energy work, coaching, I'm combining the Grounded and Glowing course with the integration and grounding sessions. It should have always been that way. It's just when I was coming out of burnout, I was like, a self-paced course would be great for people, except for if they're in burnout too, maybe they need the assistance. So those are going to change a little bit. It's going to be combined. But with every single one of those, my main thing is helping you, not by telling you what to do, but discovering what it is that's creating something that's blocking you from moving forward, or something that makes it more difficult. It's not even just that we're blocked. It's like, it's hard to see. I'm seeing the image from, that was the Buddha channeled message, where there was the image of like this stone boulder that was in the way. And it's not that it was blocking the path. It's that you had to find an alternative route. And that's what I'm here to do. Whatever service you're getting with me, if you get a service with me, or if you just watch the videos and maybe you get something from them. So those cards were just coming off the bottom, 7-11. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but I just saw it coming off the bottom of the deck. So then I go to put the cards back in the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Yes, Oracle cards. Colette Baron Reed. Yeah. And so with this, the first card that I split the deck to is this Fire Prince. Optimism, aggression. And the number is 40. And so my first thoughts when I was looking at the card, I was like, this is about the two choices. There are more than two choices, but the two biggest choices that we have. You can look at something, which takes me right back to, was that also Buddha? It was. Where you can look at something, the field versus the mountains. So the field may be comfortable, but if you see the mountain as a challenge and you don't climb it, then you miss all the things that you would have seen on the mountain. So with this, we also have choices with the way that we look at things. So if you look at things as gratitude, even though they're difficult, you're going to see more opportunity. If you look at things as people attacking you or things not working out for you, you are going to see more lack, and you may be aggressive. I think that's the word on here. Yeah, aggression. It's hard to see because there's a lot of reflections. I did put a thing in it for each of the things, but I'm not going to take that long. If you're interested, you can look up the guidebook information. But the interesting thing about the Fire Prince is that this page that it's on is 111. And like I said, even in this video, angel numbers popping up. The next card that I split the deck to was Gaia's Garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. That's an 18, which breaks down to a 9. So even with this one, I looked at it and I'm like, okay, so the first things coming to me are, again, the way that you see things. If you see things as lack is what you will have. 9-11. I don't know if that's something for someone, but so we had 7-11 and 9-11. You will see things as lack. If you are focused on, and notice that this is heart centered. So like even the message about keeping your money clean and coming from a heart chakra space, it's about your perspective. You can see things as a blockade or a barrier or something that makes you completely stop, but it doesn't have to be. It's just encouraging you to look at things from a different point of view. Then there was the Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance, 38, which is a master number that breaks down to 11. And this reminds me of the justice message from the other day. And again, it's all about your choice of how you look at things and what you decide to do. And then the winged ones, knowing that you always have divine support.